welcome back to Vlogmas, and welcome back to a sunny, icy, cold, white Wales. We've had a lot of ice the last few days, since probably last Friday or last Saturday when it snowed, and it hasn't gone since. Last night it was supposed to have gone down to about -9 or -10, but yeah, it's very cold. But in the sun it says it's 27 degrees, but I'm not sure. Anyway, in the kitchen today I'm going to be making my Christmas pudding for my other channel, my Wildwood Cottage Diary. And I'm just going to go in the kitchen and we're going to have a sit down while I have my coffee break. And we're going to have a bit of a catch up with the Vlogmas situation, because I know I've been absent the last few days, but I've been really busy. I've been trying to get this cot finished and it's been a nightmare, but I'll tell you about that when we go and sit in the kitchen in a minute. So I'm just going to pop myself back in the house. I've been to see the chickens. They've had porridge this morning. They'll be glad when the warm weather comes, and we'll go and have a little bit of a catch up. So I'll see you in a minute. Hi everyone, welcome back to Vlogmas and welcome back to my Christmas corner of the internet. Sorry I've not been around for the last few days, but I've been really busy. I've been trying to get the cot finished and it has been an absolute nightmare. I've painted it the other day and yeah, the paint fell off. Couldn't believe it. I got up yesterday morning. I painted it on Tuesday night. I painted it in the garage and I thought it'd be warm enough in the garage to paint it. And I used chalk paint. Went out yesterday morning and the paint had crumbled off the surface of the cot, off the paint surface. So I had to paint it again yesterday. So I've been working really hard trying to get that done. And it's been that cold here. I just haven't felt like doing anything except sitting in front of the fire. On Monday we went out to visit my mother-in-law for Christmas, so that was nice. We went out for a meal and yeah, we had a lovely time. It was 6 hours in the car, so I'm still feeling really tired after the journey. And then on Tuesday I went out shopping, so I was out all day Tuesday, so I've just had a really busy time. But that all being said, I'm back and I'm ready to go. I haven't done much on my advent spinning, but we've got quite a lot to catch up on, unfortunately. I've still got day 10 and day 11 to spin, but this is what we've got so far of our second bobbin, and this is up to day 9 now. So we've got day 7, day 8 and day 9 on this bobbin, and I'm really loving it. I'm loving all these locks that we've got. We've got another lock here. We've got bells on it there. We've got lots of sparkle. We've got lots of texture going on in this one. More texture than in the other one. We've got our sequins here at the bottom. Yeah, it's just turning out really nice, this one. So I'm looking forward to getting this one finished. I've got taken the advent off for day 11, day 10, day 11, and I've got day 12 to show you, day 13 and day 14, which we're going to have a look at now. But I'm really enjoying this one. I'm loving the texture between the orange and the blue. The light's not very good today, sorry, because of the sun. We've got orange here, we've got blue here, we've got this lovely lock here. So yeah, we've got a lot of texture going on. You'll have to excuse me this morning, but I'm using a new phone. I've decided not to use my camera because my camera's far too much faff. It's recording me upside down and I'm having to sort of be all skew-whiffed all over the place. So we'll just have to see how this goes for today. But I'm going to do a, knitting podcast on Saturday. That'll go up on Sunday. So we'll see how the phone goes for zooming in and zooming out. But yeah, this is our bobbin, as I say. This is what we're up to so far, up to day 9. Sorry the light's not very good to be able to show you better. That's better, isn't it, just there? So yeah. Anyway, this is our advent calendar. We've got some goodies for today. So we've got day 12, day 13 and day 14 of our little goodie bags. And then we've got 1, 2, 3 of our baubles. They're looking a bit sparse at the moment. I've got to put 3 more on, sorry, because one of them I'm not happy with the colours that's in it. It's too dark and gloomy, and I don't think it's going to go very well with what I've got to spin so far. So I'm going to ditch that, and I'm going to go for another colour. So I've got 3 more of these baubles to make up to get us up to 24. Let's have a look at the first one, shall we? Let's have this one as day 12. So as you can see, I haven't even opened the bauble. I've just literally taken them off the tree for you. So I'll just turn that down. So yeah, ooh, we've got Rolex today. This is nice. This is some Wonderwool stuff. There we go. It's our Rolex. So we've got some purple with sparkle in it. We've got some green. We've got some blue. I've had these for a couple of years now. I mean, look at this green with all the sparkle in it. Can you see the sparkle? So yeah, this is our fibre for today. And let's see what we've got to go with it, shall we? As I say, I'm only just opening the bags. I've literally just taken them off the tree for you. So what I'll do is, what I've done at the beginning is I've put day 15, which is today's. So, ooh, these are nice. So we've got some more of these blue locks. Looks like we've got 2 lots of sequin in here. Oh no, just the one. We've got some bells. We've got 4 bells. Leave them at 5 bells. So we've got these, 5 of our bells. And then we've got some sequin. We've got some hand spun yarn. And no, that's commercial yarn, that's hand spun yarn. So we've got that. So that's day 12. So we'll pop this fibre in with day 12 so we don't get confused. So that's in our bag marked 12. And then we've got day 13. Let's have this one for day 13, this big one. So this will be the start of another bobbin, this one, because day 12 will take us up to the end of our second bobbin. Because I'm doing it in groups of 6. Can't get this open. The sellotape's really sticky. There we are. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute while I sort this out. Oh, this is nice. Oh, look at those colours. We've got some orange, hand-dyed orange, and then we've got some pink merino, and we've got some purple merino. So that's rather nice, isn't it? Right, let's have a look at day 13's add-ins. It's like Christmas. Oh, we've got some purple locks. Got some rather jazzy hand spun and some silver thread. So that's going to be a nice combination, that. We've got some beads. We've got some hand spun thread, some commercial threads again. We've got our, you can see in there, we've got our bells. So that's nice. I'm really pleased with that. So that's day 13. We're just doing a whistle stop, sorry, while we catch up. So that's day 13 in 13's bag. So day 14. Oh, look what I did to that one. That was one of the first ones I did. This is day 14, sorry. So let's see if we can open this. Oh, this is nice. Right, okay. This is a nice mix. We've got some more of those Rolex. There we are, got some more of them. But then we've got some orange, some purple and some mix, which is some hand-dyed yarn that I've done. So that's nice. So we've got a nice mix of that. And then our last little goodie bag. Oh, I've got to show you day 15 as well, haven't I? Tell you what, we'll do that tomorrow as soon as we've got so much stuff. Oh, we've got beads in this one. We haven't got any bells. We've got 5 of these beads today. 5 of these. They're rather nice, aren't they? Look at them. So 5 of them. Ooh, we've got some nice orange and some nice purple locks. So they're going to go really nice, aren't they? We've got them. We've got some sequin. We've got some hand spun. That. And we've got our commercial. This one. So we've got a nice mix there. So I'm really pleased with that one. I think that's going to look really nice. This second bobbin's going to be lovely. So that's day 13 and day 14. Right, let's have a look at day 15, shall we? Let me get round and see if I can get in some more light. Oh, we've got a white one today. There we are. Oh, we've got this one today. Look at this. This has got grey, white and blue. That's nice, isn't it? You see that? There we go. Look at that. It's got a bit of silk in this one as well, so that's nice. Not sure how that's going to go with that, but we'll get it to work. Ooh. Bling. This is going to look nice. So we've got 5 beads and 2 bells. Hang on, are these the bells? No. Got 5 beads. Those beads again, those purpley ones. We've got them. And then to go with that, we've got some locks. We've got some blue face Leicester that I've dyed. And then we've got this lovely little mix. So that's going to be nice. The blue, some lilac, and some light blue. So they're going to be nice. And we've got our commercial again. Some sequin. And some hand spun. So that's a nice little mix. That'll look nice. I'll just show you it all together. Look at that. That's going to be lovely, look. I'm really pleased with that. So that's day 15. So as I say, I've got a lot to catch up on. I've got from day 10 to day 15 to do. So I've got 6 days to catch up on. I'm sure I can do it. I won't do it by tomorrow, but I'll have it done by Saturday in time for my podcast. So that's all our packages open today, all up to day 15. So yeah, I'm going to get on with some spinning in a bit. But to any of you who are new here, what I'm doing is I'm doing a spinning advent calendar. And I've set up all these little baubles as you've just seen me open them. And they're on the tree behind me here. And I'm opening one every day like you would open an advent calendar. And what I've done is I've done this little shoebox. I'll just pop that down there. I'll just pop my coffee back on the cooker to heat up a bit. I've done this box. And inside we've got these little packages. Now we're getting a bit thin on the ground because it's nearly Christmas. But inside there's all these little packets. And I've got, how many days have we got left? 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 9 packets left. So that takes us to Christmas Eve. So they're in this box. It was full. I started at day 1. So that's what we're doing. And what I'm doing as well, I'm allowing myself to add in other bits of thread, like sparkly threads and bits of old yarn and things like that. And we're making a bobbin every 6 days. So I've done 1 bobbin, but I've left that in the garage for the time being. And I am adding a bit of green, this green colour, in between, in each advent. And I'm giving myself 4 ounces of that. Not 4 ounces, 4 grams of that as well. So all in the yarn, there's about 14 grams of yarn. So each day. and then all the little add-ins like bits of sparkle and threads and things like that. But I'll show you in that tomorrow as well, because I haven't brought it all with me. I just wanted to get this done before my husband comes home, because this is our main living room in the house, and I don't like to be in the way when we're both home. So that's why I vlog in different places for you. So yeah, so that's the spinning advent calendar all up to date. I'm starting to put other baubles on this tree because it's looking a little bit sparse, as you can see. But I've got three more baubles to make up to day 24. So that'll be that, and then that'll all be sorted out. So I had that to show you. I've nearly finished my tank top, so I'll show you that as a finished object on Saturday. And I've nearly finished the hat on the knitting loom. I've just got to cast that off. Now, I allowed myself to break my no yarn fast, not buying any yarn since August last year. I broke my fast because I wanted to make a couple of Christmas gifts. So I bought some yarn to try on the knitting loom. So we've got this lovely black colour. It doesn't say what size it is, but it looks a chunky. But I'm willing to give it a go. So this is the chunky. I think it's chunky, I'm not sure. But it's got 100 grams on the ball. It says it's a 7 to 8 mil, so it is a chunky. And it's got 110 metres on the ball. So I'm hoping to get a hat out of that. And then I found this Aran in the pound shop. So I thought I'd have a go of that as well. And I might make a stripe hat, a grey and black stripy hat. I don't know yet. Or I might make it so the body is one colour and the brim's another colour. So I've got 2 of those as well. So that's all I've spent. I think it was £4.50 altogether. But somebody's going to get a very nice hat out of it. So there you go. So that was my splurge on wool. I've not bought any wool since August last year. And yeah, I think it was that sheepy's wool, which was the last thing that I bought. So yeah, I haven't bought any for ages. And I'm thinking of keeping up my fast into next year and seeing if I can get through the whole of 2023 just knitting from stash. So what I'm thinking of doing in my first podcast back in the new year, once everything's all back to normal and my husband's back at work and I can pull things out the cupboards and that, I was watching Retro Claude. I don't know whether any of you out there watch her. She does a lot of sewing and a lot of knitting, and she likes to do a lot of vintage patterns. It's a great channel to watch. I'll put a link to her in the description bar below. But yeah, she did a stash, no buy yarn, just knit from stash challenge this year. And she recorded all the meterage of all the yarns that she's got. And she just worked her way through and just crossed it off. A bit like a stash dash that they run on Ravelry. So I was thinking of doing that in the new year. Of making a note of how many metres of yarn I've actually got. And what I've got. And then when I want to come to knit patterns, I'm going to shop my stash. And if I haven't got it in stash, then I'm not going to knit the pattern. So that is what I'm thinking of doing in the new year. But I'll go more into that on Saturday when I've thought it through a little bit more. So that's that. We do have another book review today. What have I got today? I've got Colourwork Knitting for you today, which is this one. Now I love this book. There's some beautiful patterns in here, but I haven't got it in stash at the moment to knit them. But there is mittens and there's hats. It says knit woodland inspired hats, mittens and gloves. And it's by Susan Anderson Freed. I'll put a link in the description bar below for you to show you what it is. But yeah, I bought this a while ago. I think I bought it for less than £10. But have you seen the ducks? Aren't they cute? The one I want to knit is called the curlew hat. Oh look, there's a reindeer. There's reindeer hats. It's a ski hat. There's a wood duck chulu. A 6-point leaf tam hat. There's a few tams in there. These are the mittens. So they're proper Nordic style mittens. Now I've never knit mittens because I've never fancied doing the thumb. I've always knit fingerless gloves with no thumb. I'm just lazy. Where are we? Let's find something else. There's the cinnamon teal mittens. Got good colour charts in it. Oh, the nut hatch. I like the nut hatch. Look at that. But what I like is there's a bird on one side and then just a pattern on the other. So I'm just trying to find the curlew hat for you. I don't know if it's in this one. She does something called flip-flop gloves, which is where the piece, it can be a fingerless mitt, or if you put the flap up, it then becomes a mitten. So she does those in here, if you've never heard of that before. There's this one, the butterfly flip-flop mitten, which looks really nice. I'm covering the colour chart because I don't want to breach copyright by showing them to you. So it's not fair for her to miss out. But there's a basic flip-flop pattern. So yeah, it's a really nice book. I highly recommend it. It's $14.99 on the cover price. I think I paid less than £10 for it. And there's lots of lovely little patterns in there that I would like to knit. I mean, she's done these lovely gloves. Look at those. But I don't think I'd have the patience for the fingers. I get too bored. So, yeah, good book. I can't find the curlew pattern in it. I'm not sure if it was in this book or if it was just a pattern that was on Ravelry. But I really want to knit the curlew hat. But I can't see it in here, so it mustn't be in her book. But yeah, she talks about the basics of fair owl knitting at the beginning as well. And she introduces the book as well and a table of contents. I mean, that reindeer hat's beautiful. So yeah, woodland, Colourworks knitting, woodland inspired hats and mittens. Bought it on Amazon, easy to get hold of. So yeah, another one to add to the Christmas list. Not that you're going to get it before Christmas now because of all the postal strikes. All our postmen are on strike again today, and then they're striking again Christmas Eve and the day before Christmas Eve. So if you want to order anything, I don't think you'll get it for Christmas now. It's going to be too much of a rush. I think the last day for first class post is tomorrow. So hopefully what I posted out yesterday from my couple of orders will get to my lovely customers in time for Christmas. That's what I'm hoping anyway. So yeah, I think, excuse me for licking my lips. I've got chapped lips at the moment with the cold. And yeah, I ended up with swollen eye this morning. I don't know why. Don't know what's going on with my eyes at the moment. But yeah, excuse me for looking a little bit haggard. But I'm going to go now. I'm going to go and get on with my day. I've got another video to do for my Christmas pudding, which I'm going to make in this stove here behind me and try and cook it on wood. I'm going to try the slow cooker method where I use a bain-marie, not a bain-marie, a water bath in a metal casserole dish. That's the word I'm looking for. And see how the Christmas pudding turns out in my log burner. I'm assuming that because it's like a Rayburn, that I can do it sort of slow cooker method, same way as I would in a slow cooker. And I did that last year and it took about 6 hours to cook. So I'm going to do that for my video on my other channel if you want to have a look over there on Wildwood Cottage Diary. I'll pop a link in the description bar below for you. But that's it from me for today. Have a lovely day. Enjoy all your crafting. And I will see you tomorrow for day 16 and hopefully we'll be back to normal and back up to date. So see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye bye.